Hey traders, this is Trevor. It's Thursday, just after the close. Had a great Iron Butterfly trade today. Wanted to walk through it, why I opened it, when I opened it, and how I managed it. And I did close it before the end of the day. However, I stayed in the trade a lot longer than a lot of Iron Butterfly traders do. Not that it's better or worse. It's just it's different the way I managed this one, and I want to explain why. Okay, so at 10:56 in the Discord room, I opened the trade. SPX sold to open 29.25 with 50-point wings. Okay, 28.75 on the bottom, 29.75 on the top. Again, centered at 29.25, 50-point wings, and I got $17.65 opening credit. So let's go look at the trade itself. So I opened at 10:55. So on this candle here, we opened up with a little bit of a rally, pulled back down, and then we got into our drying paint mode. And it looked like it was going to be that way because we're waiting on the G20 headlines, which won't be until the weekend. And I'll just go ahead and give you an idea. I expect similar trading action for the market tomorrow, Friday, as happened today. I expect, like today, an upward bias because markets have liked to rally on Fridays, really year to date. But I don't see a lot of aggressive selling into the close or into the weekend, I should say, ahead of the G20. Not saying that I expect something necessarily good to come out of the Trump and Xi meeting, but markets, that's what I'm seeing in the market, and that's the way I'm trading it. So again, I opened it here. S&P was trading, you see on the right-hand side, at 29.23 approximately. The rest of the day, the market had a 10-point range. So I opened it with the market at 29.23. You'll notice my body of my Iron Butterfly was at 29.25, okay, which was actually right where this blue 10-day moving average is. And that's somewhat coincidental. But point is, the rest of the day, the low from there was here around 29.19, and the high was 29.29. It's a 10-point range the rest of the day. That's nothing. Again, I expected to see, a somewhat flattish day since we consolidated this up rally and we worked off our overbought conditions. And again, the market's just waiting on the G20. So it just went sideways. So I opened that at 17.65. You can see here, I closed the trade at 3.47 for 14.25. So that's a $3.40 profit per contract. Each trade, I actually did some little notes here. So you can see this was where we opened it and closed it, right? So it's a 10.5% gain on the risk. Now, let's talk about risk. The risk for the trade was a 50-point wide butterfly. So we had $5,000 of margin per butterfly, per contract, okay? But we received $17.65 as our initial credit when we opened the trade. $17.65 gives us $1,765. So we take 5,000 minus 17.65. Our true risk in the trade, if we just held this trade and, till expiration, which is tomorrow, through the close, and just roll the dice to see what happened, the most we could actually lose is $32.35, okay? So we made $340 per contract on risk of $32.35 today. So our gain on the trade is 10.5%. Hopefully that makes sense. That is what happened there. So as I saw, this was as we put in this high, which, if I pull this back a little bit, let's do like a 5-day, 15-minute chart. Here's our high right near yesterday's high, okay? Our low here is, within yesterday's, yesterday's low was only 6 points below it. It was really the previous day, so Tuesday's low. We just have sideways motion. When you see sideways like that, you can keep your iron fly open. All that's going to happen is premium is going to get sucked out of the options and the value is going to decline, and that's what you want for an iron fly that you've sold. A lot of people will take profits when they when they can keep let's say 10% of the opening credit, which would be $1.75, call it $1.76. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. That's a great way to trade. Today, when you see the market doing nothing, you can just continue to hold it. So again, to each his own. But that's how the trade went today. Great trade, great profit. I closed before the close and then all cash going in tomorrow. And hopefully that is helpful. I did, just in the note here, I did I tried one little directional scalp trade, opened some SPX 2930 calls at 690, and I sold them at 710. I mean, there's just not a lot of meat on the bone there. But, you know, it's better than a sharp stick in the eye, I guess. So, all right, you guys have a great evening. We will do it again tomorrow. I honestly expect probably something kind of like an iron fly tomorrow, or an iron condor. That's what I'm expecting, but we'll see what the market gives us. All right, thanks.